everybody, it's Pendragon, and today's video is brought to you by W Energy. So I'm gonna keep things short and sweet. W Energy is a clean energy drink that has no sugar, no calories, and comes in a variety of delicious flavors, including Galaxy Grenade and Dragonade. Not only does it give you no jitters and no crash, but it's chock full of vitamins and amino acids, which are great for you. Use promo code Pendragon for 10% off of your order, and give it a shot today. And now, on to the video. Hey everybody, it's Pendragon, and welcome back to more Runescape Hardcore Ironman. Last time Runescape Hardcore Ironman, we did the Restless Ghost, and I said I was going to go ahead and do that Sheep Shearer mini quest. So basically all you had to do was just gather 20 black wool from 2 sheep that are over this direction to the northwest at Fred the farmer's little chicken and sheep area, and spin it into black balls of wool, and then pretty much he'll pay you like 6k. So that worked out pretty well. Also, God, losing my voice already within the first minute of the video. But anywho, we also started buyers and sellers. So now we actually have to, if it actually will set it as my active quest. I guess I can't at the moment because it switched it whenever I went to Sheep Shearer. I also decided to do a little bit of leveling. So I got my crafting up, my fletching's up a little bit because I just happened to have done my dailies, and it required me getting some crayfish, some logs, and there was something else I had to do. I forget what the other one was. Let's see. Common gems. So I ended up getting my crafting up because of that. The fishing went up and the cooking went up because I cooked the crayfish, and also I'm almost level 13 in cooking, so that's nice. And then of course wood cutting, so I just turned those into arrows and such, so I made some bronze arrows. Anywho, let's talk to Chief Thief Robin because we need to find out what we can do to convince, I believe it's Father Ernie. So I have to find a way to divert Father Ernie's attention so I can get the key off of him. So let's go ahead and speak to him. So Father Ernie over in the swamp has a chalice in his hut, but I can't get the key off him. You might have to engineer a crisis then. Don't go setting fire to his house though. A fire outside his window should do the trick. Is that not highly irresponsible? Normally I'd say yes, but that swamp is so marshy there's little danger of burning his house down and rendering him homeless. There should be some nice damp wood in that swamp. Alright, so we pretty much have to create a fire to get him distracted. So we need to find some damp wood, and then we will be able to do that. Also, after this episode, I think I'm actually going to hop over to this Nexus, and I'm actually going to get my prayer up to 43. So that way we actually have protection prayers, and we're all set to go with that. So let's see about, let's chop down a swamp tree. Kind of lost my train of thought there for a second. Because this should give us, I believe, a damp log. Well, we got woodcutting level 5, and we got an achievement for it. So let's go ahead and light a log and see what happens there eventually. Okay, so light campfire using standard logs. Okay, yeah, we know. Let's let him know there's a fire and see if he says anything. Oh, we might use specific logs. Hold on. Somewhere there's gotta be damp logs. Let me check the quest thing. Fly fireside 1 Windows Father Ernie's house. It might. Oh, I could probably just have had that fire lit and then try pickpocketing. Let's see. No, he's alert. I guess that window doesn't count. Maybe it has to be something. Maybe it has to be one in the front or something. So, oh, there's a person here. Seamus, I didn't even see that. Hey, you big elephant. Don't go chopping down me house now. Alright, that was a very terrible accent, but okay, good to know, Seamus. Fine, I'll just chop down this swamp tree instead. And I'll light a fire on the front of this guy's house and see if he reacts. Hopefully he does, so we can actually, you know, get our darn key from him. So, once the fire actually lights, it's actually taking quite a while. Eventually, it will light it. There we go. So, level 3 fire making. Now let's try pickpocketing him. No, okay. Well, I have not lost that ghost speak elements. There's gotta be some damp logs, so I will return shortly as I go and try to find those logs. And we're back, so I'm gonna try actually speaking to him because I think all these logs are the same, and I'm gonna try saying nice chalice, and oh, there's the option, okay. That makes sense, so fire, fire! Oh no, my house that I built with my own 2 hands! Ha, now's my chance to pick his pocket while he's distracted. So now I just pickpocket him as he's talking about kids and such having their issues. Why can't I pickpocket him? That's weird. Let me try lighting the fire in a different spot and saying fire, fire again. Because apparently we can't do this at the moment. So, let me light the fire once more. Talk to him again. Mention the chalice. Mention that there's a fire. See what happens if he actually walks over and checks out the fire, maybe? No. Oh, there we go. Now I got it. So you take advantage of Ernie's panic to lift a complex-looking key from his pocket. And now that he's distracted, we can actually grab this golden chalice and bring it to the collectors, which are the Thieves Guild members. So let's go ahead and make our way back there. And here we are going into the Thieves Guild. I decided just to do a quick little cut there because it was a little bit of a walk. So let's speak to Darren Lightfinger and see what he has to say. Greetings, my young recruit. So, I'd like to talk about the caper I'm doing for you. Have you retrieved the chalice? I have. Fantastic work. I knew I had chosen wisely when I recruited you. Now we can expand the guild and do some proper training around here. Your buyer is still interested, I hope? Yes, of course. Why? Well, the chalice wasn't where you said it was, nor was the owner. I just wanted to make sure you had something right in all of this. Ha! I do appreciate a sense of humor in my members. It wasn't actually a joke, to be honest. To be honest? You don't want to be honest. You're a member of the illustrious Thieves Guild. Now get out of there and make me proud and both of us rich. Alright then. So I suppose that's what we are going to do. And the quest is finished. So we get 500 thieving experience, we get some Thieves Guild literature, the ability to collect hanky points. So, the Thieves Guild pamphlet, did they give you extra XP? Let me check. So you read the instructed document and feel rather more adept in banditry and larceny. You gain 175 thieving experience. So let's go ahead and just read all of these real quick and see what level we get to. And we're actually at 12 thieving. So now if we actually check out the guild, we can see that there is actually some growth here. It's not just these 2 rooms anymore. Now we can actually go through here, do some thieving experience, and you can actually picklock these stores eventually. And you can also, pickpocket from pickpocketing trainer, and hanky points can be used to exchange for experience, or I believe you can exchange for coins by talking to Darren Lightfinger. So let's see what he has to say about that. So what's new around here? We have a training room for you to try out, like all good guilds should have. Talk to your trainers about the hanky point system I've had them set up. I'm also looking for a caper to be done by someone with proven skill in thievery. So we need to hit 24 thieving in order to do the next part of that quest. So let's go ahead and check. Let's see, we can learn about locks and traps, or we can learn about pickpocketing. So let's go ahead and learn about pickpocketing. So sure, give me oh, what are these handkerchiefs for? Actually, that's a better idea. So let's see. Oh, we use them to keep track of our members' training regimen. Blue handkerchiefs will earn you 1 point, red ones are worth 4. You can claim reward from any trainer with your hanky points. So how often can I do this? The number of hanky points you can claim for depends on your dedication to the art. At the moment, you can claim 44 hanky points worth of training per week. So which activities give which handkerchiefs? So our pickpocketing trainers and chess all carry blue hankies at present. We're looking to expand when we get more staff. So obviously we can actually check our points and such, and I believe we can picklock these doors. No, I need to have thief in level 15 to do that. So we can actually just start pickpocketing these kind of things and get our pinky points. Or, sorry, hanky points. There we go. I cannot speak. But since we cannot do that with dummies anymore because we're too experienced, now we actually have to do it from like the trainers and such, who will deck you in the face if you mess up your pickpocketing. But I don't want to bore you guys with that, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to our next thing here, which I'm thinking, let me see, what are the requirements for this? Okay, it requires no items, but I gotta defeat several cultists and a powerful demon. You know what, let's go for it. We're going to do Demon Slayer. So we actually have to go to the Saradomin Church in Northeast Varrock. So I'm actually going to meet you guys there. And here we are at the church. As you can see, there's a little tiny square here. It's kind of hard to see unless I zoom in on the map, which you do with scrolling your mouse wheel. But this is Gideon Bede, or Bede. I think it's Gideon Bede. I think that sounds right to me. But this is where we start the quest. But I realized I forgot to claim my rewards, so when I claim them, I actually get more daily challenges to do. So I should have claimed it first and then done these, because I believe they're just related, because that's what it looks like. So I'm probably going to knock these out in between episodes again, and just to get that free XP, but let's go ahead and start this quest. So, in the name of Saradomin, I beseech you, assist me. I have come to this place seeking a dangerous fugitive. He has stolen a formidable demonic tome, one that could spell the end of this entire city. Help me to stop him, please. And let's go ahead and do that. You'll help? Praise Saradomin. I knew you looked righteous. We don't have much time, so listen carefully. I am pursuing Denef, a dangerous and unstable wizard. Denef infiltrated Edgeville Monastery and stole a tome of demonology from my order. The book was once used to summon Delrith, an ancient demon from the infernal dimensions. Delrith has the power to demolish cities and is impervious to all forms of attack, save one, the holy sword Silverlight. Silverlight rests in the crypt beneath this very church, watched over by the spirits of its former owners. I have tracked Denef to the city, but I lost his trail. While I hunt him down, I need you to retrieve the sword. Should Delrith return to this world, Silverlight shall be our only salvation. Climb down the trapdoor to the south and to enter the crypt beneath this church and retrieve Silverlight. And so let's ask, who are you? I am Gideon Bede, an occult scholar and caretaker of Edgeville Monastery's modest library. Abbot Langley entrusted the Tome of Demonology to me. It is my fault that Denef now has it. Though I cannot hope to best Denef in battle, it is my duty to try and stop him. So tell me about Denef. Denef is a madman who claims to worship Zamorak. Denef revels in... or Denef. Is it Denef or Denef? I'm actually not too sure. I'm just going to say Denef. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. So, Denef revels in destruction and is blinded by his lust for power. He will call forth a demon that could just as easily kill him and everyone in Varrock as do his... Okay, that is a typo. And everyone in Varrock to do his bidding. Denef is insane and to be approached very cautiously. So I think it was as well to do his bidding. They should fix that because that hurt my brain to read. So tell me about Delrith. Delrith is an ancient and powerful demon. This is not the first time he has entered our world. 150 years ago, a legendary hero battled Delrith and banished him back to Infernus. And tell me about Silverlight. So Silverlight is the only weapon that can harm Delrith and is interred within the crypt beneath this very church. We must secure Silverlight in case the worst shall come to pass. Why have you not already retrieved Silverlight? I tried, but the holy sword is guarded by the spirits of the dead, 3 brave souls that wielded Silverlight in life. I faced the spirit's trials, but was judged unworthy. I am but an academic. I cannot stop Denef without your help, hero. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that then. Now, fun fact about this quest, back in the day, you used to actually start this by talking to a fortune teller that's located in the town square. Also, the trapdoor is here. I don't know why I exited the church. Obviously, you know, there's a marker here. But, pretty much, you would start the quest, you would talk to her, and then you had to go hunt down 3 separate keys in order to get Silverlight from one of the knights within the castle. They revamped this a few years back, And yeah, now it's got a lot more animations. There's different spirits you gotta talk to, all that fun stuff. So let's talk to the spirit of the body. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I come seeking Silverlight. If you wish to wield Silverlight, you must pass the 3 trials. The trial of the body in the west, the trial of faith in the north, the trial of the mind in the east. Seek us there when you are ready. And then they poof. So you could ask them about who they are, you could actually check out this altar that holds Silverlight, and you can actually start going through these different challenges. So for the challenge of the body, looks like we are going to have to fight some bones. So let's talk to the spirit of the body. The trial of the body will show you have the strength to properly wield Silverlight. A powerful weapon can easily be wrested from weak arms. I believe they meant wrestled. I believe that sounds right. But begin the trial of the body. Yes. The trial of the body is to clean up these bones. Oh, that's it? Do not underestimate the trial. Manual labor can be hard work. And of course now we got skeletons popping up. So now we pretty much just gotta fight all these different skeletons in order to quote unquote clean up the bones. Which pretty much just puts us in a gauntlet. Also 26 constitution and combat level 27, not too shabby. And our defense is up to 21. So we're not doing too terrible here. We're actually raising our combat level pretty quickly. But that knocks out the trial. So he says, you have completed the trial. I will wait for you in Silverlight's chamber. And good to know. So that is done. Let's go ahead and talk to the spirit of faith and do that trial next. The trial of faith demonstrates that you believe in the power of the gods to guide you. Without faith, Silverlight will be powerless in your hands. Begin the trial of faith? Yes. The trial of faith is simple. You must cross this chasm. How can I do that? There's no way across and it's a long way down. I will tell you the path you must walk. Do not believe your eyes. Each step you take will be a step of faith. So he's going to say step into the chasm, and we pretty much have to follow his instructions. So it actually will create a bridge as we have to follow each of his commands to step north, step east, okay, step north again, step west once more, step south, because apparently we're going backwards, step west. He's kind of in the way of clicking, but that's okay. Step north, and step north. You have completed the trial. I will wait for you in Silverlight's chamber. You will not fall on your way back. Walk where you please, for your faith is strong. And now, it really does not matter where you walk. You can actually just click everywhere, and this chasm pretty much doesn't exist. So let's go ahead and make our way back across here. And now let's go on to the spirit of the mind. Go ahead and talk to him. The trial of the mind will prove that you are focused on your task and understand what lies ahead of you. You cannot be trusted with Silverlight if your mind is clouded. So begin the trial of the mind? Yes. Why are you in this place? I see grave robbing. I like hanging out in crypts. No, I seek Silverlight. And what is Silverlight? A magical candle, a magical troop, or a sword that slays demons. It is a sword that slays demons. And why do you require a sword that slays demons? Why don't you need a sword that slays demons? That's actually a good idea. It will look nice in my weapon rack, also valid, but a powerful demon threatens Varrock. Who is this demon? Zamorak himself, Gideon Bede, no, it's Delrith. And who sends you to claim Silverlight and fight Delrith? Zamorak, Deneth, or Gideon Bede. It is Gideon Bede. Your mind is focused. The trial of mind is complete. You have completed the trial. I will wait for you in Silverlight's chamber. Alright then. So, apparently you weren't able to run during the chasm thing. You had to walk. So the unnatural calm fades, you could run again. Oh, that's interesting. So let's go ahead and talk to these spirits again. You passed the trial of the body. You are proving you have the strength to wield Silverlight. You passed the trial of the mind. You are proving your mind unclouded and clear. You passed the trial of faith. The gods smile upon you and will guide the blade in your hands. You are worthy to wield Silverlight. Farewell, hero. And then they get rid of that little barrier, and now we get to claim the sword from the altar. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to what that said. Didn't realize there was dialogue. But we basically pull an Excalibur and now have Silverlight. And you have claimed Silverlight. So now we have the weapon, which actually does more damage than our Risa sword by actually 12. That's actually quite a bit. It is a fast weapon, slashing of course. So everything's about the same except for the attack damage is greater on Silverlight. So we're actually going to be using that weapon for a while. And it's nice and shiny. I'm not sure if it has a special attack off the top of my head. Let us check. No, it does not. Because if it did, then we'd be able to use it. Also, you need 10 Constitution to do that, and I'm pretty sure you start off with 10, so not really a big deal. Anyways, oh, Gideon's missing, so let's read this scroll. Hero, I've located Denef. He seeks to summon Delrith right here in Varrock. Denef is beneath the Temple of Zamorak in the southeast part of Varrock. Look for a trapdoor, much like the one in this church. I will meet you there. Make haste. Gideon Bede. Alright then, so let's go ahead and make our way to that church, and I will not cut this time because I'm actually going to show you guys where it's at. There's also a quest over here that you can start. Posty Pizza. Oh, I know what quest that is. Okay, that one's going to be a fun one when we get to it. But I'm going to make this a little bit of a longer episode, I believe. I haven't been keeping track of the time. I probably should be more often. But let's go ahead and make our way to this temple, which is right over here. So open the door. The Temple of Zamorak. There's also the Mage of Zamorak here, which is necessary for a quest, I believe. Also, we don't need to go inside. There's a trapdoor. So let's head on in. Take care, hero. The place is likely crawling with Dennis fanatics. Yeah, of course, we have like a whole bunch of level 1 cultists, so we can actually take them down pretty easily. So let's go ahead and do that. And we can also take their food, which is awesome. You also cannot surge in here. That takes care of them. Let's move on. Alright, so free food, which is going to be useful for the fight, I believe. Let's go ahead and take out this cultist here. Oh, for some reason escape is on here. What is up with that? No, go back to my first action bar. I don't know why it automatically changed. I was wondering why it was doing that. Also, I didn't know you could put mobility abilities on Revolution. The more you know. But that's what Surge and Escape is. So Surge allows you to go 10 tiles in a straight line ahead. Escape is a ranged one, and that one sends you, if I can find it. Oh, here it is. You leap 7 tiles if you don't have a ranged weapon equipped, or you leap back 1 tile short of the maximum range of your ranged weapon. It's pretty useful. But anywho, is there no end to these extremists? Quickly, we must press on. Alright, well let me go ahead and just grab all of their food. I don't see where this... There was an item there, it looked like. Oh, never mind. It was just me just having bad eyesight. I grabbed the 2 that were over there though, but let's attack this cultist. Oh, maybe I did grab it. Maybe I'm just not paying attention. But apparently all these cultists are carrying cooked meat, so we're going to have plenty of food for this. There is a barrier, which the magical barrier goes away when the cultists are defeated at least. That's the last of them. Hurry, find Denaf before it's too late. Alright, let's go ahead and do that then after we grab our last piece of food here. And let's head on in. This looks promising. Let's see what's going on here. Arise, almighty Durif. Bring destruction to the Softweak city. Oh, and they're chanting some words that I think I need to remember. See if they do it again. So, Gabindo, Carlum, Aber, Camaranthum, and Perchai. Hopefully I remember that. Denef, stop! Oh, let's see if he succeeds. Well, if it isn't Gideon Bede, I'm surprised you had the nerve to pursue me. You should have stayed in Edgefield, bookworm. You're already too late. Behold! Diabolica Frati, with cleansing fire. I break the seal that binds thee. No! The demon is unbound. I'd love to stay and witness your annihilation, but I best be far away when Delrith incinerates Ferak. Farewell. Alright, well, he just teleported away. Now it's a cool teleportation animation, actually. I hope you brought Silverlight, hero. Steel yourself. No, this sword in my hand that's glowing is totally not Silverlight. But let's see what happens. Now we got Delrith at level 15, who is free. I'm free, this world shall burn, starting with you. Saradomin, shield us. And then he screams. I'm not going to scream because I have neighbors. He must rest to shield us again. So, hero, slay Delrith now! And now we can just start striking him down. So, this is actually a pretty easy boss fight. But it says he's charging another attack, prepare to be incinerated, but he says, hero to me, and you have to get underneath that shield. Otherwise, I believe you will get an insta-kill. I'm not 100% sure on that. But you have to run over and hide from him. That way you can actually, lower the damage and such. And I believe he does it 4 times no matter what. Yeah, the health actually stops in intervals, so it's like phases. So we have to hide over here. Eat up every so often, that way we can make sure we actually have health for this fight. So let's go ahead and finish him off. He has 1 health left. So let's head on in here. Stay behind the shield. Or within the shield. And let's finish him off. Delrith is defeated, but his place is coming apart. Let's get out of here. Alright then, so we're going to go ahead and escape. And we don't have to actually memorize the summoning thing. Back in the day, you had to actually memorize it. Or at least, if you didn't have it memorized, I think you had to redo the fight or something off the top of my head. But the fight used to be a lot harder. But now that there's abilities and all that fun stuff, now they've added different mechanics and they basically revamped a bunch of the old quests. But anyways, back to this. Well done, hero. Your actions saved not only myself, but all of Ferak from being turned to smoldering ash by Delrith. Here, you've certainly earned this. And we are finished. So we get the Holy Sword Silverlight and an Avernic Wand and Book. So the Avernic Wand and Book, they actually have some pretty good accuracy, a prayer bonus, and they're going to be better than our other wand and book that we crafted. We can also use these combat experience lamps to gain levels in whichever combat skills we want. So let's see, our defense and magic are the same as our attack and our strength. So let's go ahead and go with attack. And we might as well just put it into attack and then 1 into strength, just to kind of try to even out our stats a bit. And I know I have it set to shared XP, which is not the best idea, but that's just the way I'm going to be doing it. But anyways, I believe we are just about out of time for this episode. So next time on RuneScape Hardcore Ironman, with Silverlight in hand, with some new gear and everything, we're going to go ahead and check out what our next quest is going to be. I'm thinking we're going to do Shield of Arav, which I believe we actually need another player for. So I might have to hit up some clanmates and see about them helping me with Shield of Arav. Anywho, this has been Pendragon, and I'll see you guys next time.